Tyler, do you still have a question? I understand. Because I wouldn't believe my son either. I'm not going to lie. So I will definitely make sure that all right. Your Google Meets etiquette is to make sure that you show up on time. What time? Guys, is that what you're supposed to be chatting about? Okay, chat. No more chat about random stuff. You are only chatting about science now. Okay? Okay. No random chatting either. You guys get carried away with it, which means that it is extremely disruptive to people, and that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Okay. Make sure that you show up on time. For me, it's 7:50. For Miss Harani, it's 9:10. For Miss Lindsay, it's 1:15. Right? What time do you meet with Miss Lindsay? 11:05? 11:05. All right. So for me, it's 7:50. For Miss Harani, it's 9:10. For Miss Lindsay, it's 11:05. Okay? Those are all the meetings that you need to be in tomorrow, well, except for mine. Make sure that you have a quiet place to work. You have all your supplies. Mute your microphone. Video on. Some of you got them off. You need to turn them on. Raise your hand or use the nod. When you have a question or something you want to share, you need to sit up fully engaged in your learning and then leave at the end of the meeting. So after we finish the notes, we do the quiz. And is there two? No, there's only one quiz. I just gave you 2 links. In case the link doesn't work, you can go on and enter in the code. Our class norms are to be kind, to be respectful, and be working. Our mission statement: we will work together as friends and family. In Mrs. Met's class, to gain more knowledge, to work, and to learn, so we can all be successful. We will listen to each other, help each other, and encourage each other. We will make things happen and show the world we will not accept anything short of the best. Thanks, guys. Our class goals is 100% of Mrs. Met students will show growth on unit assessments throughout the 2020-2021 school year. They will accomplish this goal by being purposeful and intentional with their time and learning. Tracking the weather. Let's go do that. Write it down. We'll write it down. How are you so energetic? You wake up earlier. Are you talking to me or are you talking to somebody else? It's a choice I make. It's a choice. I could choose to have a negative attitude and be like, I'm tired. Or I can choose to be positive and energetic. It's a choice you make. It will be a choice you make for the rest of your life. Are there days that I'm tired? Absolutely, there's days. There's days that, I mean, I didn't go to sleep until after 11 o'clock last night. I had a meeting from 8 to 10 online last night, so I didn't go to bed till 11 o'clock. I wake up at 4 o'clock. It's a choice I make. If I dwell on how tired I am, I would be tired. Oh, I'm sorry, Luke. That's sad. I love being awake. I like getting things done. I like the sense of accomplishment. I like doing things. I don't like being lazy. I don't like sitting around doing nothing. The TV's a waste of time. If I'm not being productive, I feel like I'm wasting time. Your grandpa says what? I have no idea what you just said. All I hear is my grandpa. Oh, it is useless. It's absolutely useless. It rots your brains. These things that y'all like to play games on and watch YouTube videos of people playing games is a waste of your time. You don't make money by watching TV. You don't give to others by watching TV. You can't create great things by watching TV. What do I need? High, low, wind speed. Are y'all doing your weather tracker or is it already done? All right, I have it all written down. So, I write down the list of things that I need. Remember, I tell you that. I write down, some of you are already done. Man, that's fantastic. I'm going to go click on my weather bug. I'm going to write down my info so I can go enter it in. Love it. I seriously think the high is going to be greater than 64. Like, seriously. Wonder what the Weather Channel says. Let's see what the Weather Channel says. Because I'm not buying that it's 64 degrees. Whoa. Okay. Maybe it is. So, I want to show y'all something. See how the Weather Channel says it's 62 degrees right now? The forecast for today, they're saying it's going to be 68 degrees this morning. This afternoon, it's 60. This evening, it's 49. And if I go back to the weather bug, it's different. It's 60 and then 64 and 42. It's a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the weather bug since that's the one we're using. So my high is going to be 64. My low is going to be 42. Oh boy. It's 60 degrees right now. So think about the fact that it's 60 degrees right now and they're saying our lowest today is going to be 42. What do you think's happening throughout the day? What do you think's going to happen, Chloe? It's going to get colder, isn't it? So, the air pressure on here, we need to talk about that today. I'm going to see if I can't find something on air pressure because High air pressure and low air pressures mean something. And I think I skipped that. High air pressure means you're going to have a dry, sunny sky. Low air pressure means you're going to have cloudy, stormy weather. Pressure is low. But how do they define? I'm going to have to look and see what's high and what's low, because 29.7 for air pressure seems low to me, right? At least that's what I think. I don't know. I think we need to dig into that a little bit more. Humidity is 93%. Rain is still 0. My prediction, I think it's going to be a little bit colder tomorrow. I'm going to put that. I think it's going to be a little bit colder tomorrow just because the low for today is lower than our current temperature, which kind of gives me the idea that we're going to have a little bit of a cold front come in, right? So Thursday, temperature is 64, 42, southwest 10 miles per hour, air pressure is 29.71, humidity is 93%, rain is 0. So, yeah, my air pressure has been dropping. So I think it's going to be a little cooler tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to be right or not, but I think it's going to be cooler. Shanuda, do you have a question? Hang on, let me turn my speaker up because I can barely hear y'all. Talk to me, Shanuda.
So when we go to the salon, when we do all the other classes, when we go back to the salon?
No. So at 7:50, you don't log into any meetings.
Mm-hmm.
At 9:10, you'll log in with Miss Harani like you normally do. At 11:05, you'll log in with Miss Lindsay like you normally do. And at 2:25, there is no meeting. Okay. I don't know how else to explain that for you guys to understand. The only person you are not meeting with is me. Are you meeting with Miss Harani and Miss Lindsay tomorrow? Are you meeting with me? Are you meeting with Miss Harani? Are you meeting with Miss Lindsay? Are you meeting with me? Are you meeting with Miss Lindsay? Are you meeting with Miss Harani? Are you meeting with me? Okay, do y'all understand that? What time are you meeting with Miss Harani? Okay. 9:10. What time do you meet with Miss Lindsay? Are you going to meet with Miss Harani at 7:50 in the morning? No. No. What time do you meet with Miss Harani? What time do you meet with Miss Lindsay? Sounds like you guys got it. Do you understand? Yes, Scarlett is correct. There is no science meeting or social studies meeting tomorrow, but you do still have to go on. There is no science meeting or social studies meeting, but you still have to go on and complete the assignments. That does not go away. I will be in a different meeting tomorrow. Okay? I will not be with you guys. I will be in a different meeting. West-southwest at 18 miles per hour. Chloe, are you in Euless or are you in Bedford? Oh, that's the wind gust. That's not the average wind. You're right. You're recording the wind gust. All right, so I said it's going to be a little bit colder because the air pressure is lowering and the low for today is lower than yesterday. So that tells me a cold front came in or is coming in. Possibly caused by a cold front. I don't know what the moon tells us. I know the moon has a gravitational pull on water, but I don't know anything beyond that. All right. So my weather tracker is done for today. I feel like I'm getting smarter about weather. How about you? I really do. I like this. I really think I'm getting smarter. All right, we tracked our weather. Let's go to today's learning objectives are the same. Somebody read. Who wants to read number 1? Chloe.
In 2 different air masses meet in an area called flight exposure. This is where weather changes will usually occur.
Very good. 2A. Sujab.
A cold front will occur when you have a cold air mass replacing a warm air mass. Both often produce thunder, lightning, and heavy precipitation.
1B. Vipaswi. Good job. The problem of the day. Who wants to read the problem of the day? Melelatai.
Liz and Ollie are helping make breakfast. Ollie does not like pulp in his orange juice. Liz suggests using a tool to help separate the pulp from the juice. Which tool should Ollie use to separate the pulp from the orange?
Good job. All right. So next thing we do is underline the question. Raise your hand if you want to tell me what question I need to underline. What am I underlining? Cruz.
Lindsay and Ollie did not like putting his orange juice.
Well, we usually underline the question. So, what's the question, Talia?
The question is, which tool should Ollie use to separate the pulp from the orange juice?
Very good. And then it says, look and label the diagram. If one is not given, you label it. So I am going to draw a diagram. Let's see. So I am going to draw, this is going to be fun. I'm going to draw a cup. I am going to draw, I'm going to put a cup, empty cup. So I'm going to put cup. Put a cup. What can I use to filter out the pulp? I just said it. What can I use to filter out the pulp? What would I draw? Ariana.
You can use a sieve.
Yeah. A sifter. Do y'all know what a sifter is? Y'all know what a strainer is? Somebody unmuted again without raising their hand. Stop doing that. Let me see if I can show y'all what a sifter is. All right, here. These are sifters. So sifters, strainers, whatever you want to call them. So I'm going to see if I can make this one bigger. I swear my computer has to warm up every day. You would think that at 4 o'clock in the morning it would be awake. All right, so do you see these? They all have mesh in them, right? They all have mesh in them. So I'm actually going to draw one of those because I think that's a really good idea. So I'm going to see in my cup, that's my cup. It's a cute cup, isn't it? Y'all can't see what I'm doing. There's my cup. I'm going to draw a sifter. See if I can do this all in one motion. You ready? I'm going to label this a sifter. Which is kind of like a metal filter. It's like a metal filter with tiny little holes. Allows liquid to go through, but not solids. Okay, a sifter is a metal filter with tiny little holes that allows liquids but not solids. I got something going on over here. Let's see. All right. So then I'm going to take my orange juice. I don't like pulp in my orange juice either. They can keep that stuff. I am going to draw my cup of orange juice. With the orange juice pouring out, right? That's my orange juice pouring out. So pouring out, I'm going to add my label to that. Pouring out orange juice. All right. So there I have it. My orange juice looks like a spoon going into my sifter. It's not. It's orange juice. Let's just pretend. That's why I labeled it, right? That's why I labeled it.
Nice drawing.
Thanks. I'm going to give you a minute to finish your drawing, and then we will go look at the answer choices. Set a 1 minute timer.
Okay, 1 minute and counting.
Super into this website right now, Generation Genius, and they cover
Oh my gosh. I love it. All right. Moving on to the next one. So once I have all of that on there, and I will make a copy of it. My answer choices are measuring cup, magnet, paper filter, or tweezers. So which one do we think would work? Which one's the closest like ours, Khadijah? A measuring cup, a magnet, a paper filter, or tweezers? A paper filter. We drew a metal filter, but a paper filter will work the same. All right, let's review all of our other stuff. Go ahead and click submit so you can turn in your problem of the day. And then let's review. I'll give you a second to do that. All right. What is air mass? Who can tell me what air mass is based on their notes? You should have your notes open too. Do you have your notes open? Do you need to open up your notes? Do I know what I'm talking about? If you don't, you need to tell me. Chloe. That. You are correct. So you should have these blanks filled in on your notes. Thumbs up. Yes, Scarlett. I'll give you a second. Are we good, Scarlett, so we can move on? Oh, she walked off. Okay, we have to move on. All right. What are prevailing westerlies? Who can remember what the prevailing westerlies are? Prevailing westerlies. Ariana Smith. Guys, I'm going to start calling on random people to make sure that y'all are paying attention because it's the same volunteers every time, and that's not okay. Do you understand? You need to have your cameras on, by the way. For those of you just joining, you need to have your cameras on.
Major global winds that move from west to east due to the uneven heating of the earth.
Very good. That needs to go away. What about jet streams? Vipaswi, jet streams. Very good. Scarlett. Nope, she's not there. All right. What is a weather front? Let's go through these. Who can tell me what a cold front is? Cruz.
Wind, rain, snow, and
Okay, that is the kind of weather it brings, but what is a cold front? What is a cold front? Talia, are you there? Yes, you are. Okay, will you tell me what a cold front is?
A cold front pushes warm air. Will they push together?
No.
In the where?
Who wrote it down in their notes yesterday? And if you didn't, you need to write down this sentence. You need to, Sujav, what did you write? So, no?
No, I wrote it down.
Okay, well, what is it? A boundary where?
A boundary where cold, drier air pushes up and out of the warm, moisture air.
You are absolutely correct. You'll need to make sure that you have this. You need to have this. Please make sure you have this written down. A cold front is a boundary where cold, drier air pushes up and out the warm, moist air. Now, Cruz, what kind of weather does it bring?
Wind, rain, snow, and thunder strikes.
Yep. Followed by clearer skies. Does everybody have this? You're going to want all of this tomorrow. You're going to want all of this tomorrow. We're not watching that again. What is a warm front? What does our note say about warm fronts? Warm fronts are Scarlet.
I wrote it down. I said a warm front is warm air meets cold air mass and pushes over the cold air.
And what kind of weather does it cause, Luke? What kind of weather does it cause? Okay, no worries. Do you have it, Luke? You don't have it open and you don't have it done?
I think this still looking for it.
Did you... Okay, does everybody have their notes open in Canvas?
I do.
You all need to have your notes open in Canvas. Sujav, what kind of weather does it bring?
Yay! Heavy rain over short periods of time. Hail or tornadoes are possible.
Yes. Remember that with warm fronts, the warmer air is not strong enough to go under the colder air like it does with cold fronts, but it does push the cold air out, okay? So it's like a slanted wall kind of thing that pushes it out. Also, it's not likely to cause major thunderstorms like the cold fronts do. Cold fronts are often stronger than warm fronts in a sense of it creates a bigger atmospheric disturbance with cold fronts than it does with warm fronts, okay? Occluded fronts. Who can read what an occluded front is? Vipaswi. Caught between two cold air masses. Very good. And what kind of weather do we get with occluded fronts, Melelatai?
Temperature gets cooler, rain or snow. Temperature is cooler and clear afterwards.
You are absolutely correct. Once those occluded fronts move out, it is definitely cooler and clearer. Very good. So super proud of you guys for having all this. Stationary fronts. Stationary fronts are what kind of fronts? What happens with stationary fronts? Talia, what happens with stationary fronts?
This raises widespread cloud and precipitation along the front just ahead. And as the cold front air flows further up that gentle slope, it results in mid-level clouds ahead of the active cirrus clouds far out in front. We don't necessarily need moving air mass. If there is an abrupt boundary between two air masses, but neither is retreating into the other space. We have a space.
And thank you, Talia. Tatum, what kind of weather does it bring?
Rain or snow over several days.
Yeah. And when it rains and snows over several days, what can happen? What happens? Does anybody know? If it rains for several days, what comes from several days of rain? Sujav.
Thunderstorms, maybe?
Something else. What happens? Melelatai. Vipaswi's right. Did somebody read that? Did y'all see what she put? When it rains for several days, what's going to happen? Ariana Smith.
It's going to start flooding.
It will flood. It will flood. If it rains for several days, it will flood. Absolutely. All right. Here's a piece that we did not talk about yesterday. We did not talk about the symbols for cold fronts are spikes. Warm fronts are half circles. Stationary fronts are rotating spikes and half circles. Because remember, that's a warm front and a cold front coming together, but neither one of them is strong. And then an occluded front is spikes and circles all on the same side. So we are actually going to draw that in our notes real quick, okay? So you need to have your notes open. I took a snippet of the piece of the notes that you're putting it in. Are you with me? So cold fronts are usually blue. Warm fronts are hot. So let me get my scribble scrabble thingy here. And a cold front, again, has spikes on it. It has triangular spikes. So with your Cami file, you should be able to draw this a little bit easier than I do. Warm fronts have half circles. And although all of mine are facing in the same direction, please understand that the direction that the half circles and the spikes are facing is the direction the cold front or warm front or whatever front is moving in. So these are moving from west to east, like my cold front and my warm front. I can change my occluded and my stationary to go from east to west. Melelatai.
We're supposed to be drawing that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are supposed to be drawing it. So notice on my occluded front, my drawings are not very good. Both my cold front and warm front are on the same side of the line, okay? They're on the same side of that one's still not good. The warm front and occluded front symbols are on the same side of the line. Yes, ma'am. Yeah. Yes, I see. No, I see that. Okay. 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 Is she on a meeting with me or is she with Miss Tabler? I do, but I think because it's online, she may be with Tabler right now. But I don't know if I can. I can go into. Yes, I can. I can. I can go turn on my Go Guardian for her and do that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I will do that. You're welcome. Bye. All right. Hang on, guys. Give me just a second. Okay. Alright, sorry guys. Okay, so I'm going to keep trying to draw this one. It's not a very good one, no doubt. You might have a better ability to do this than me because I'm using a mouse. I know if you've got a Chromebook, you're able to use your finger, which kind of goes a little bit better, I'm not going to lie. And then my stationary front has the triangles and the half circles opposite of each other, like on the other side. So we'll see if we can't do that. So if I do, I appreciate y'all's patience, by the way. All right, so put my triangles on this side. My triangles are not very good because, again, I'm using a mouse. I wish I had a stylus. And then my warm front is half circles. I don't know if you can really tell the difference. Oh, that's not it at all. But I know that we did not, that's not it either. I'm having a hard time. Can y'all see that? This isn't easy. There we go. That's a little bit better. Anyway. So, kind of get an idea that yeah, that's not. Anyway, I hope your drawings look a little bit better than mine. But you need to make sure that you do have, those symbols in there. You are going to need them, okay? You're going to need them tomorrow.
That's nice drawing.
Ha! Thanks. All right. So at this point, guys, all of your stuff should be done. Yes.
I don't have like the drawing thing on my canvas. Like
it's in the table. So let me show you. So what I did, it's not separate. At the bottom of your notes, let me pull it up real quick and I'll show you what I mean. And I'll show you what I did. All right, so I think I got it. Okay, so in your notes, and this is what I did. This is the blank notes. So where you're drawing these is right here. You see that?
I'm in my room.
Okay. So where you're drawing these symbols is right here on your notes. Do you see that? You're just drawing them in this little piece right here. Okay? I took a snippet of it so that I could blow it up on my screen. Oh, that's the wrong thing. That's all I did was I took a little piece of it and blew it up on my screen. But what you should have is this column. Now it disappeared for me. What you should have is this column in the table on your notes. Where's it at? Right there. Okay? So you're drawing it right here inside the table. Do y'all understand that? All right. When you are done drawing that, your notes are all digital. I want you to go ahead and click Submit, so I can make sure that you have all the pieces. Do you understand? It is a grade. You have to make sure that you are following along and doing the things that you need to do so that you can be successful. When you are done doing that, go ahead and I don't know if, nope. Hang on a minute, my stuff has disappeared. Go ahead and you can either click on the join my quiz inside of the PowerPoint slide, or if you go back to the Canvas assignment, the code and the link is in the assignment. I know many of you did it yesterday, and that is fine. That means you're good to go for the day, right? But if you did not get it done yesterday, you need to do it today. Thumbs up. Okay, so we all know what we're doing, yes? Okay. Yes, if you did it yesterday, you can go do Education Galaxy. Yes, Scarlett, what can I do?